passion actually kept me going. There were times where I made cakes that were really bad. Being a self-taught baker, I made mistakes along the line. I made cakes people really did not like, and some persons would be like, "Hey guys, my name is Favs and I'm the creative director of Favs Creation." The Favs Creation started about 4 years ago. I happen to be a self-taught baker, so it started with me just baking at home for friends, family, for consumptions at home. There were times where I made cakes that were bad. We couldn't eat it. And there were times where I was lucky to make cakes that were edible, but practice makes perfect. And it's been 4 years. As a student, I was baking in school, during graduation, matriculations, for friends, birthdays, and over time, the news spread, the news about a good baker, and I started making wedding cakes, and I went for an upgrade class over time, just last year, and that has been it with Favs Creation. The most interesting part of the journey is getting to put smiles on people's face, getting to attend people's birthday, even in my absence. I get to attend your parties through my cake, attend your wedding through my cake, and get to see people, especially when I make a novelty cake and then someone is like, "Is that a cake?" And I'm like, "Yes, it's a cake. It looks so real." So far, my worst experience in baking was when I had an accident. I was involved in gas explosion. That was on 5th of August 2018, and it was really tough. I still see the scar, and I'm like, battle scars. Yes, and it made me have phobia for gas, anything that has to do with gas. Even for a very long time, just recently I started getting involved in baking with gas. I had to improvise. I had to derive a way of baking without using gas. But I think right now I'm getting over it. Right now it's becoming a norm. I feel like it's baking. It's still the same baking. So it's just an accident. That has been a challenge for a very long time, but I'm over it. The distinguishing factor between me and other cakists or bakers, I tend to make sure I put myself in the shoes of my customer. When you ask me for a cake, I want to tell myself that I'm making this cake for myself. So of course, I'm going to make the best for myself. I don't compromise on my quality, and I'm really passionate about what I do. I make sure I put in the best. You don't get to taste my cake today and it's nice, and then tomorrow it's different. I make sure I put in my best. I am passionate about it, and I don't compromise on my quality. Be passionate about what you're doing, and like I said, don't compromise on quality. Make sure you put in your best. Make sure you're precise in making the best. Make sure you take your brand like take whatever cake you have at the moment like it's the last you're going to do, and put in your very best, and make sure you just be passionate. Just don't compromise. Just love what you do and enjoy it.